You agree with Rex Ryan's rip job of Mike McDaniel, that he has a soft team and that his players don't want to play for him?
I think the latter part of that, the respect thing, is totally in play. And you could say the day one that they hired this guy. I love the nerd comment. Loved it all. I'd run through a wall for Rex Ryan. That's my type of coach. Sort of that Parcells type guy. Just got a little swagger to him. I love the one Mayo said it a year ago about his team coming out of London. We're soft. And everybody takes such offense to it. You're a grown man. You play a contact sport, the game of football. If you're tentative and you're soft, you should be called soft. It's just, you knew this was going to come to a head in Miami at some point. We didn't know what year. Once you got past the fun part of it, the sexiness, and then all of a sudden somebody's not getting their touches, and he's making $30 million a year, and he wants out. It's a zoo down there. That's a tough place to coach. It really is. I was down there, played there. Jimmy was there. Parcells, everybody was there. Nick Saban couldn't last there. He went back to the college game. Shula did it for so many years, and they're going to be looking for a new head coach after this year. I think he'll make it through the year. It's tough just popping a guy and hiring the interim defensive coordinator. What's that going to do? Is that really going to resurrect your season, going to run off 9 in a row? No. But, I liked what Rex said. And Woody agreed. Damian Woody was right next to him. He's the one who actually said it.
Nerd boy.
Yeah, nerd boy. Love it. Nerd boy. He is. With this weird delivery. Well, we were all in it yesterday, and you kind of that doesn't relate to players. Like when you go from the shock value of what you had a certain way to the next one. Remember when we didn't have Parcells and we had Pete Carroll, and oh man, this is great, so much easier. We don't have a guy that's riding our asses. We got a players coach. In essence, he's like a real players coach. He's a different cat, and I knew it would rub off at some point. They had success with him down there initially.
I think you feel the same way that Rex feels, and that he's a nerd, and he's a weirdo, and he's not head coaching material in the NFL because he doesn't fit the traditional mold of what a head coach in the league is. And I would remind Rex Ryan that Mike McDaniel has a better winning percentage than you do, Rex.
And you're doing a desk job right now, and you can't get a gig. He thought he was going to be the Jets coach.
You got fired in year 2 in Buffalo, and you haven't been back since.
Yeah. It's true. It's all true.
Like, it just feels like this kind of commentary on Mike McDaniel is that it's people waiting, that we're waiting for the chance to rip Mike McDaniel as a head coach. That's it. That's all it is.
Sort of.
And I would say this idea that, the Dolphins are just this mega talented roster.
They're not.
The Dolphins and Chris Greer specifically have not maximized their roster. They just traded away Jalen Ramsey and Jonnu Smith for an aging Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Jonnu Smith had a hell of a year for them last year. Like, he found a way to use him. He's a good play caller. I'll give him that. I just think it's tough being the head guy. It really is. Like, I think
so in that deal, they brought back one of their own first-round picks from 7 years ago.
Minkah was there initially,
Right?
Yeah.
So maybe it's because they're familiar with them and whatever, the personalities will be a better mix for them.
Jalen was probably
who's the better player? Did you see Jalen Ramsey on Sunday? See that hit he made?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my
difference maker.
Goodness.
Difference maker.
Pittsburgh's coming in here next week, and they're going to get ready to physically kick your ass, and you better be ready for it. Because that defense right now, they're playing at a different style. It's like it's the Steelers of 70s and 80s. We're just going to rip your head off.
And then you go back to
you add peppers to it.
You go back to their draft this year, and they went into it having 4 picks in the first 4 rounds, and then trading out, and ending up with 2 picks in the first 4 rounds. That screams to me that it's a GM that also doesn't like the coach and wants to set him up to fail and is not giving him the best possible roster. And the GM feels confident in his job and knows that he can sink the head coach and get someone, I guess, who's more to his liking.
Well, he's done it before, right?
That's the way it operates. It's always been split.
Screams to me that this is a GM sinking his coach.
This has been going on prior to him. This one with Flores. There's a split down there. Those guys aren't all on the same page, ever. It's GM's one side, and it's coaching on the other. And they've always sided with the GM. And they go through coaches down there, and they're going to go through another one. And Chris Greer is going to stay there, and I know Chris. Played for his dad. He views the game a certain way. And Dan Marino sort of sides. Danny's there, too, all the time, and he's in Chris's ear. They're going to fire this guy at some point. They will. Whether it's midseason or end. I think they'll make it till the end of the year. Give him till the end. I hate firing coaches midseason, in season. Like, you rode with this guy throughout the offseason and the preseason, and now all of a sudden, one bad game, you're gonna pop him? No. No, I think he's a good play caller. I just don't think he's a good head coach. I think he'd be great. Just let him be an offense coordinator, let him roll. Like, let him stay in his own little world there. Obviously, he's losing the team at some point. I mean, they just picked up Cole Strange to be on the roster. They do not have a good roster. They have talent at, like, key positions at receiver. What if the quarterback gets hurt? Like, I don't even know if they have a backup quarterback down here. So I don't know what they're preparing for. I really don't. But it's going to be a team that's going to be in transition again. Here we go again, all over again with the Dolphins, and potentially another rebuild here at some point. And you're paying that quarterback $60 million. Like, that shouldn't be happening right now for them. They should be where, like, the Chargers are right now. You know, they should be where the Eagles are. When you're paying those guys and you found your base, you found your quarterback, you find your receivers, you piece it together. They had talent. They had Ramsey, like you mentioned. That defense kicked our ass the last couple of years.
Well, I just thought we should bring this up. Mike McDaniel, I think, is 5-1. 5-1 against the Patriots.
Yeah.
So say what you want about Nerd Boy and celebrate Rex Ryan saying what he said. Tua has owned the Patriots for a bit, and Mike McDaniel has owned the Patriots for a bit.
Yeah, Tua's 7-0 against you. I think he has 11 touchdowns, 4 picks, completes 70% of his passes. Yeah, he's pretty good against you.
I think what Rex Ryan said is unfair to Mike McDaniel.
Agreed.
You know, I'm not a tough football. What am I supposed to be ground and pound if I have Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle? I'm supposed to throw the football, right?
It's Rex bravado.
At the same time, this guy's clearly lost his locker room. There is no respect left for this head coach. He is a dead man walking for sure. And so the expectation if you're the Patriots is that if there's a team on tilt like Miami, isn't the baseline for the Pats moving forward supposed to be that we're now a buttoned-up operation, we are a functional football team, and so if we're going up against a team like this that is in disarray, this is a team we should take advantage of? Shouldn't that be the expectation for New England?
Absolutely, 100%.
It should. It absolutely should.
You go down there and you get whipped, you got big problems coming back here.
This is being called maybe one of the biggest games of Mike McDaniel's Dolphins coaching career.
Yep.
Because he's on the ropes.
Yeah.
Zoe thinks he makes the season. I'm not convinced of that. I'm not convinced he makes the season. And so this is an important game for them, but he's on the ropes, man. And the Patriots are supposed to be the team that is disciplined, that takes advantage of bad football. And aren't the Dolphins exactly that right now, based on what you saw from them against the Colts in week 1?
100%.
They are the definition of bad football at the moment. But I would just caution you a little bit in that this guy has had plenty of success against the Patriots. And the last time the Patriots beat the Dolphins was in 2023 in the Skylar Thompson, Teddy Bridgewater game. Do you remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
That's the last time.
Unfortunately.
That's the last time the Pats beat these guys.
Last time we won down there was 2019.
1-5 against the Dolphins in the last 3 seasons. And the last time, again, this is just in that it's not the same players. It's not the same coaches for the Patriots. Just that Mike McDaniel has never had any fear of coaching against the Patriots. Ever.
I don't think he fears anybody because it's so new to him, you know? I'm just going to do my thing.
And the Pats haven't won there since 2019. Yeah. Again, different coaches, different roster. It's all turned over now. So it's not like that record over the last 5 years means anything to the guys who are on the team.
Nope. Hey,
it's more about us.
It's going to be 88. It looks like on Sunday.
Great.
So that's one thing Mike McDaniel has in his back pocket too. At least he has some home games because teams go down there and they crap their pants because of the heat.
So what will we say? You know what will you say if the Patriots lose to this team in their current situation?
Lost their nerd. Can't believe it. Revenge of the nerds.
Oh, you're coming up with like the headline?
Yeah, oh yeah. Get ready for the
Nerd boy.
Nerd boy.
I couldn't stop laughing. Oh God. Oh, pedal pusher pants. Yeah.
It's going to be real bad if the Pats lose this weekend.
Don't lose to this guy.
It's going to be real bad. And I'm not talking like just for their season. I'm talking about the Rex Ryans of the world.
Oh, yeah.
It's bad for the season, but then just watch where the commentary goes on this team.
Yeah.
And watch how prickly the head coach will become of this team.
Oh.
So it's a sneaky must-win in week 2. Are they a soft team? Is that right? Dolphins are soft, too? They're playing soft football now?
They're a finesse team.
A soft finesse team with a coach nobody in the locker room respects.
You had the quarterback saying it'll be interesting to see who's watching film this week. It's week 2. What are we talking about?
Like, yeah.
How are you tired already?
We're shutting it down? All right.
That's a bad one.
It sure is. More on the Patriots at 0-1, winless through a week. Concerns about the team moving forward. Is Christian Gonzalez hinting at a return? Will we soon see him back out on the field? We can get into that. A lot coming up. 617-779-0985 is the phone number. Mike Vrabel will speak today around 12:55. We will hear it live when he does. We'll also talk to Antonio Gibson, Patriots running back today. Played 5 snaps, I think, in week 1. 5. I believe the number was 5. 5 snaps. I would say not enough for him either.
Yeah, those are 5 good snaps.
Not enough for Gibson, not enough for Henderson.
Right. I heard Bart this morning, and he said Henderson had the most touches out of anybody in the backfield. Didn't feel that way. Watching that game, calling that game. Like, okay, I guess he did. If you're going to count the screen passes, it got blown up.